How do you achieve a good married life? How to achieve a good marital life? I'm going to share this with you. Number one is preparation is key to performance. Preparation is key to performance. You can't perform an act that you have not prepared for. Maybe you are an athlete, and then your colleagues are preparing for Olympic, for instance, and you are just engaged in something else, having a good time, no preparation. Do you think you're going to perform? How well are you going to perform in that Olympic? Your guess is as good as mine. So you see, you need to prepare if you are going to succeed. Preparation is key. You want to get into a relationship, you want to get into a marriage. I'm not talking about people who just get into a crash relationship, a crash relationship, something that they just get into this week and next week is over. But you want to build a long-lasting relationship, you need to prepare for it. Okay? Now, I want you to look at Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, from verse 18. Genesis chapter 2, from verse 18. He said, the Lord God said, it is not good for man to be alone. Guess what? This is God who said. It's not the man himself who said to himself, it's not good that I'm alone. It's not the man who said to God, oh, sir, it's not good that I am alone. It is God who said, it is not good that man is alone. God says, I will make a helper suitable for him. This is God's concern for the man. It's not the man who agitated. It's not the man who said, this is what I want. It's God who said, this is what man needs. Now, I like you to understand that God knows what you need. Concerning marriage, concerning relationship, God knows exactly what you need. You don't know because you don't even know yourself. How much more knowing what you need? It will amaze you that we don't know ourselves. So how do you don't know yourself? How do you think you know what you need? God who made you knows you. So he knows what is suitable for you. That's why if you want to marry, you need God. You need God in this journey. You need him from the foundation of this relationship to show you who, because he that made you knows who is suitable for you. He that gave you the assignment he has given you, he that made you to fulfill a particular mandate in life knows who is suitable for you in that journey. Verse 19, he says, now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. So the man gave names to all the livestock, the birds in the sky, and all the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. God says it's not good that a man should be alone. So I expected that in the next action that God was going to take was to make the woman for the man. But no, what God did was to start creating other things, the animals he has created, he brought them to the man and said, name them. And the man began to name all the things that God had created. And for Adam, there was no one suitable for him. In other words, what God did was name these things, and he was observing to know what Adam would call them. Whatever Adam called any one of them is what they became, is what is their name. So if, imagine that Adam had looked at the chimpanzee and said, hey, this chimpanzee looks like man. Oh, this is woman for me. This is my wife. God wouldn't challenge that option, that opinion, that decision, that choice. God wouldn't challenge it. He would allow him. But there was no one suitable for Adam. He gave names to all the things, and there was no one suitable for him. So when God saw that he didn't make any choice over the animals, over the birds, he now decided to make a wife for him. Today, some people are making decisions and choices over animals and calling them their spouse. Some people are making decisions over birds and calling them spouses. Pet animals and calling them wives or husbands. Amazing, but that's terrible. So what God did was to cause the man to fall into a deep sleep. And then he made the man, the wife for him by taking a rib out of his side and making a woman for him.